Well, this video is powered by Mono Gadgets, and Mono Gadgets are really dealers in all new and UK used phones, laptops, and Dubai Cargo Express. So if at all you feel like you want to get yourself a new phone, if at all you feel like you want to get yourself a new laptop, if at all you feel like you want to get ship your cargo from Dubai, you can really go ahead and really dial this number +256 7099 88 That is the number that you see down there, and let's get into this video as the deal of Youssouf Fofana to Arsenal has gone ahead to be hijacked by a certain team that I'm yet to obviously let you know about. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are, and continue to obviously subscribe to this channel, and let's see to it that a lot really goes away. And we are going to be talking about Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry's future has been revealed by a source coming in from Germany, and France having gone ahead to be knocked out by Spain yesterday. Kylian Mbappe has come out and really had something to say about their being knocked out of the tournament. So where should we start from? Let me first thank God for the gift of life, right? And for the Muslims, Barak Lau Fikum. So let's obviously get going and really see where we obviously start from. Youssouf Fofana is one of those players that Arsenal has gone ahead to be linked to hugely, and one will ask, Rokani, where do you get these stories from? I'll let you know that a lot of stories have gone ahead to be linking this guy to the side of Arsenal, and even Fabrizio Romano had something to say about this. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out and obviously confirmed to us that, let me try to obviously roll this in here and really watch it on your screen, because you need to know the synopsis of this decision, all of this linkage to all of his linkage to the side of Arsenal. He goes by the names of Youssouf Fofana. Fabrizio Romano told us that Youssouf Fofana expected to leave Monaco but currently not on Paris Saint-Germain shortlist. PSG are looking at different kinds of players in that position based on Luis Enrique's requests. Premier League clubs are monitoring him. Have you heard? He told us that Premier League clubs are really monitoring Youssouf Fofana. And he also added and said Youssouf Fofana is leaving Monaco this summer as he approaches the final year of his contract with the club. Manchester United followed him last year, and Arsenal have also had their scouts follow him in recent months. Have you heard? So let's see if they decide to go for Fofana. In any case, the expectation is for Fofana to leave Monaco this summer. The player feels ready for a new opportunity, and there is no negotiation over a new contract. So he will be one to watch this summer transfer window. So have you heard? Arsenal have been really monitoring Youssouf Fofana this in the recent months before we even got into this summer transfer window. Then Brian Taylor Sport, he really reports for the Daily Mirror, Sunday Mirror, and so on, told us that Arsenal are also admirers of Monaco's Youssouf Fofana, who is set to leave Ligue 1 club this summer, and have held initial talks with his representatives, but at this stage discussions have not gone that far as anticipated. So Youssouf Fofana has been linked to the side of Arsenal for some long time, and after all those links, today we've gotten a story coming in through from Fabrizio Romano, and it's really one of those that all those that really looked at Youssouf Fofana as one of those to come in through and replace maybe Thomas Partey, the club of Arsenal, in total shock, because Fabrizio tells us that understand Youssouf Fofana has agreed personal terms with AC Milan. The player has accepted the proposal. He wants to join Milan. Negotiations ongoing with AS Monaco. Monaco already rejected €30 million proposal from Nottingham Forest, as talks with AC Milan will follow. Now, Youssouf Fofana has gone ahead to agree personal terms with the side of AC Milan, right? So What does that mean? That means the player is going to have to give AC Milan green light to negotiate with Monaco onto the price of Youssouf Fofana. And my shock is the price. 30 million euros proposal has been rejected, meaning that they want more than that amount of money. And it will be shocking because for a player who is left with just 1 year on his contract, you deny 30 million euros. And remember way back, like 2 months back, the price put onto this guy's head was 20 million euros. And it shows you how things really go ahead to change. Monaco wants more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And I think AC Milan will need to do a lot to obviously convince at the side of Monaco to really get this player at a cheaper price, because as things stand, the side of Monaco has gone ahead obviously not have a lot to say into this transfer. They are not into what we call a strong deciding position. They are not in the position of strength because the guy is left with just 1 year on his contract, and come the summer of 2025, Youssouf Fofana will be a free agent, and all what they have to do is simple. They want to obviously let him go on a certain fee of money, and now we wait to see how things are going to happen. But however much he has going to have to agree personal terms with the side of AC Milan, if AC Milan doesn't really get this deal over the line as soon as possible, then it is going to result into a very hard time for them, because as it stands, they are still negotiating with with Monaco, and maybe Arsenal might obviously try to fix them in, and obviously see to it that everything really goes upon as it stands, because all what Arsenal need is to know the realistic price and whether Thomas Partey is leaving or staying. And if at all Thomas Partey is staying, then they won't push further to obviously get this deal over the line. But if at all it happens that Thomas Partey is going, then this might be one of the deals that Arsenal will be looking in through to sign a player of the quality of Youssouf Fofana. And this comes in through after they've just gone ahead to get knocked out of the Euros. And I told you that the Euros are really holding back this summer transfer window. And that's why you see to it that very many players that are going to have to be knocked out are now getting huge approaches, and all is really going their way. Arsenal have a lot on their list, but Douglas Luiz has gone to Juventus. Now Youssouf Fofana looks like he's heading to AC Milan, and left on the list is João Neves, Then there is Bruno Guimaraes, Zubimendi. Those are the three central midfielders that Arsenal is being linked to that can really play as number 8 and number 10. Number 8 and number 6. And then there is another one, Eberechi Eze. I think that's the last video I recorded on this channel, and I've been out of your site for close to 24 hours, but finally I'm back, and we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. So that is Youssouf Fofana for you. The deal looks like it's going to have to get hijacked. Arsenal are not concerned, because if at all there was concern, they would have gone ahead obviously pushing, but don't rule out Arsenal onto this deal, not until you get here we go from Fabrizio Romano. But he just understands that Youssouf Fofana has gone ahead to agree personal terms with the side of AC Milan. Yet Arsenal had gone ahead to register what we call concrete interest into the player known as Youssouf Fofana. Now, Play to Goal has something to say about Serge Gnabry having gone ahead obviously not to be part of the Euros team of Germany. Play to Goal has told us that Serge Gnabry is not speaking to other clubs and has no offers on the table. Gnabry wants to have a new start under Vincent Kompany. The clear tendency at the moment is that he would stay at Bayern Munich. So, Serge Gnabry, his season that he played in 2023-2024 for me, it was not all that impressive. That is it. I believe he needs to put in another year. That is the third gear to obviously get back to where he deserves to be. And I think maybe he needs a new manager to trigger his thoughts onto where he wants to be playing and getting back to the levels he is. Because when he really clicks in, he's really one of the deadliest attackers. And his playing time at Bayern Munich might obviously shrink due to the coming in through of the man called Olise. And if at all you are Vincent Company, I think you would obviously want to see Olise and Leroy Sane on the pitch. That means Serge Gnabry needs to work a lot to see if he impresses the manager to obviously keep him onto the pitch as required. But as it stands, there are no offers on the table, meaning that he's not attracting huge interest, and maybe the manager of Bayern Munich will obviously have to find a way to fix him into that team of Bayern Munich. So wait and see how that pans out. But that's what we are getting in through from the man himself, known as Playtagol. You know, he's a close source to Bayern Munich and very many other teams that are really doing the needful at the side of the Bundesliga. So if at all interest arises, I'll be one of the first people to come in through and obviously come in through and confirm it that there is interest for Serge Gnabry. Remember, he's one of those players that has always gone ahead to be linked to Arsenal, and Arsenal hasn't gone ahead to obviously gate in a very huge goal for him. But never say never where a player is going to be next. Before the transfer window closes, you cannot really rule out any of the destinations the player is being linked up to. Lastly, Kylian Mbappe, after being knocked out of the Euros, he had the following to say: in football, you are good or not good. I wasn't good. My Euros 2024 was a failure. I wanted to be European champion. I will now go on holiday. I'll rest well. It will do me a lot of good. Then I'll get ready to start a new life. There is a lot to do. Obviously, it's good to see that the player of the caliber of this guy is coming out, obviously acknowledge that he has not been good. Obviously, Mbappe has been not good. But I believe it's high time France made a change in their manager. With the quality they're having, they really play some ramshackle football. You know, they play like underdogs. You get? Yet they're supposed to play like a team that really has a lot of things to do. So for me, I believe France has to do a lot, and in so-called doing, they need to obviously change the manager, because the quality they're really having is really immense, but their performances are really not up to the promise, and they are not really good. But Kylian Mbappe is a Real Madrid player, and it's anticipated that he's going to be unveiled next week at the stadium of Santiago Bernabeu down in Spain. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Kylian Mbappe and accepting that he wasn't good enough. Then what do you make about Serge Gnabry's future? Do you think he's going to come in through to play for Arsenal or in the Premier League team? And lastly, Fofana personal terms agreed. Does it mean that the deal of him to Arsenal is going to have to be hijacked, or do you anticipate that Arsenal might come in through and obviously do the needful? So right now, I would like to obviously let you know that we've been powered by Mono Gadgets 256 and their dealers in all new and UK used phones, laptops, and Dubai Cargo Express. That is it coming in through from Mono Gadgets. You can as well call them on plus 256 709 98 8665, and they will obviously get you a phone. They can get you a gadget that you want that is really smart, laptops and so on and so forth. So if at all you really want to do some Dubai cargos, this is the number to call, and call them or WhatsApp them. They'll obviously respond to you immediately. So when you call them, just tell them that Rokani has directed me here, and the rest will be history, and you guys will enjoy to the fullest. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. We out. Bye-bye.